already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your stand. The champs are back. Fill the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get stand. The champs are back. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your stand. The champs are back. Fill the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get you know the champs are back. Spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you about to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your stand. The champs are back. Fill the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get stand. The champs are back. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your stand. The champs are back. Fill the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get you know the champs are back.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Hiding out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And there's the bell to start the round. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Oh, a gut-busting right uppercut. Swing and a miss with the hook. What a world! Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. There's a counter shot. Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. That hook was off target. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Pretty close fight here in this round. Off the charts action from both of these fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Lucky that hook didn't score. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Oh, my goodness, and that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Tried to score with a jab. That punch lands. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that jab. And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this, they ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure in.
Nice counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Both men step back for just a moment.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That counter shot lands. Throws the jab but does not score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Why weren't they more cautious?
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from it.
Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe this? Oh, what a punch! Very close round with 10 seconds to go. talk about Roy. They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. They both want a knockout, you can tell.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
The courage on display here is incredible. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right. Let's talk about Roy. And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just a bit of blood.
Just missed with that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
Get your legs back.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
We remember, with the lighterweights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score.
Let your head clear.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Unlucky to miss with that jab. There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put...
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's just a scratch.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. That will do it. They want no more.
They don't...
Yeah. Are you daft? All the belts, mighty. The ring down, swing left, right, spans and get ping. Portrait ting, what ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring down, swing left, right, spans and get ping. Portrait ting, what ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring down, swing left, right, spans and get ping. Portrait ting, what ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Typical fling, right up fling. Portrait ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you, you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going on, Paul, if it's sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people chat? Swing like you got a thing to lose, it's the ESBC. Beat them neatly, titles, never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait ting, no about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait ting, no about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles, man have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real, brave heart man put a kid on his shield. At daft man put a kid on his, been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give it with a whiplash, not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lass. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins, go mad like Mike when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money, most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait ting, no about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait ting.
We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson. The Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest. He is the greatest, Muhammad.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is to be here. They ring the bell, and here we go. Nope, that hook won't score. You'd like to see more jabs. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Right hand. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. So the referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. on the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one. Then he's out of there. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
It's all offense all the time. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score.
Don't focus on that cut.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. Counter punching. Let's talk about Wilder in that. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And we may see an early stoppage here.
Beautiful sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Caution is being thrown to the wind.
Legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Tom? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some... They're in trouble!
Does he know he's hurting? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because...
This may do it! It's all coming to an end!
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survived.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That jab won't score. Catch and shoot. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe-to-toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Couldn't land that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. And now going for the finish.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up.
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in?
Oh, I heard that, never but I saw it.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go.
Get your legs back. Ride it out. Ride it out.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight.
Oh, I heard that never by saw it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is!
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And he scores with the counter. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Oh my goodness, and that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Just when you, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So much for defensive ability. At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And they... So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie. They are going to surrender. No mas.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.